So hello guys, and this is the SQL Server series, and now we are going to see today's distinct keyword. Already we have covered all the above things, and now we are going to discuss about the SQL distinct keyword. Distinct, it means that unique, any value which is the repeated multiple times, then it will give you that value one time. Okay, so this is the basically table which we will use in our session, today's session. So this is the cars table, and this is the name of the motor type, which is car, bike, and that's the name of the motor company like Maruti, Honda, Ford, Bajaj, General, TVS, and motor model like Wagonor, Splendor, Mustang, Platina, and so on. And in motor origin column, and that's a Indian, imported Indian, and that's a motor year. So firstly I'll create a table. So this is the table, and I use test DB, that's my database name. And here this is the drop table if exist cars. I'm using temporary table, so I'm using hash sign here. So if you do not use a temporary table, you can remove the hash key. It's okay, no issue. It's the same like a normal table. So I'm writing a query. This query is a little bit different kinds. So very simply I'm explaining it. But if you do not like this way, then simply you can use this query like a create table. Name of the table, that is the cars, has cars. So always we will call has cars. Okay, when we use. So name of the column name like motor type, motor name, along with their data type, motor model, motor origin, motor year as integer. Now I am inserting the value, so this is my table would be generated. So firstly I drop this table, drop table has cars. So I drop this, and now I create this table very simply. Now table has been created. So otherwise if you like use this way, you can use this way. I'm explaining very simple. That's very simple really. So it means that if already a table name, that's a hash car, if already exists, then it will drop the table, and here this is the table, and it's a just a simple like a copying. It means that uh, it is all the values is being copied inside a hash cars table. Okay, so there is the value, so this value would be copied inside this. Okay, and this is the name of the column which is as cars. Name of the column is here. So you can use any of the script, and last I'm using select query to see the data. So you can use any of the script, both are the same, no issue. But I wanted to show you some in a different way, that's why I use this query. So I run this query, and I see here my table has been created. So let us see how distinct word works. So I will simply write select. So first thing is that you will firstly write a distinct, yeah, distinct, and name of the column name motor type from has cars. Okay, so it means that if you see here in a cars table, there are the many times values like car, bike, car, bike repeated any many times. So I'm referring this column only. So when I run this query, it will show only the unique name of the motor type, and the same thing can achieved in this way using group by. Select, select from has cars, and write down the name of the column. It's a good approach. Firstly you will follow the name of the table, then uh, write down the name of the table, and use the group by motor type. Okay, So both are the same, it's grouping. Grouping also do the same thing, and this also the do the same thing. Okay. Grouping, technically grouping is different. Grouping, it means that unique value be extracted and later on whatever like aggregate function you want to do, you can do here. But here I'm just want to discuss about the distinct function. So I'm applying distinct only one column. If you want to apply on multiple columns, then you will write here multiple column names here. So distinct would be applied on the multiple columns, making combination of the each. Okay. For an example, see here I'm showing you the table. This is a table, and now I want to show you uh, distinct now multiple columns. Like I am going to use this column motor type and also this motor origin. So like if I distinct, then this car Indian and this bike Indian, okay, and car imported, bike imported, and rest see here car imported, it's being repeated. uh, I mean say that this um row number 6, which is car general ultima imported, that's value is already here. Row number 4, car Ford Mustang imported. I'm talking about only this column, two column, motor type and motor origin, which is column A and column D. So car imported and car imported, row number 6 is the same. So it will come only one time. It means like I'm talking about the combination of this. Combination, not combination, it means resultant. Like I take this column here and I take this column here. So if I want to compare here, so I'm just using the um, to explain you, I'm using a concatenating it. Okay, for your understanding purpose. Okay, so if you see here, car Indian is here, and yeah, this would become, and this will come, this will also come. But when you see rest two records, which is the downside, car imported and bike Indian, it's already on here, so that would be eliminated. So see the same thing here. How do we that? Like select, let me see the complete table. Yeah, here is the complete table. Now I write here distinct, distinct, motor type and motor origin from cars. Okay, so if I run this query, yeah, the same records as I said here, it's coming like bike imported, bike Indian, car imported, car Indian. Only four records here. So the same thing here, like bike Indian, bike imported, car imported, car Indian. So the same way, and using the group by function, we can follow the same thing. Select, I copy this, and now I will follow the group by. If you're not understanding the group by, don't worry. After this, I will discuss about the group by. Here, focus only the distinct, how the distinct is working. So after this distinct, there is a group by function. We will discuss again here. Okay. So no issue. If any issue, you can comment me. I will explain in next session again. If any confusion. So both the are the exactly same. If you check the records, both are the same. No issue. So it means that distinct is not applying only here, because first time when you applied the distinct only motor type, it's only showing two records like a bike and car. But this time distinct would be applied on this also, like a final resultant. When you see the both column using the combination, then you will see this kind of the result. Otherwise, for your understanding, you can see this. Yeah, you can refer this like car Indian, making this for your understanding purpose. And car Indian, that's a unique. Whether it's car and this car is being two times and being duplicate, but when you see this column also, that's a different, making it unique. Its combination is making unique. That's why I'm saying that follow this result to understand your point. Okay, so this way group by and instinct working. But what happen if you want see here, and if you want to use any more columns, like if you want to see the motor year. Okay, so let us see the same way. I'm also using this column name, motor origin and motor year. So see here, now you are seeing six records. Six records. Why six record? Because if you notice, some maybe this is the car Indian. Let us make it here. I'm concatenating it. Car Indian and year. Okay, I'm making little bit space so that easily we can understand. Oh, sorry. We need to follow double quote. It's not SQL Excel except a string in a double quote, not a single quote. That's why the issue. If you see this way, now I see there are we have total six records. So now if you see, then no one of the records are being duplicated here, like car Indian one time. So car Indian, no. So let us see bike Indian 2011, no bike Indian 2011. Car imported 2010, no. Bike imported 2016, no. And car imported 2019, no matching in this. And again bike Indian 2010, no matching in this way. So ultimately saying that, like, if you are making a combination using any of the columns having distinct or using the distinct, then finally what ultimately what's going to be a pattern are generated, then you need to follow the final output of the combined resultant data set. Then you have to understand whether it's matching or not matching. So according to this it will show you the distinct. And the same way you will also follow the group by. I'm taking here motor year, then I will here supply name of the motor year, and again you can do here motor year, and this will also give you the same result. Six records. Okay, and when you see this way how many records in a table, there is also six records. So I hope you understand the distinct, how distinct works. uh, I think that some people think that an instinct can be applied only one column because you are referring here in one column, but no. It means that you are saying the instinct for each and every column, like this column also, this column also, this column also. It doesn't mean that you are applying only for this. If you are saying the instinct, then you are applying this all rest of the numbers of the column here. You are saying about this. So group by just like a grouping, same like a pivot. But again, I'm saying that we will discuss later how exactly this work. For an example, who is good in Excel? I'm saying how exactly the group by works. Go to the pivot, or I'm making a pivot. Very easy. Group by is very similar to the Excel pivot. So I'm making a pivot. So see here, I'm firstly saying about a motor. So if you see the first query, yeah, this firstly I'm saying about a motor type. If I run, I'm getting only these two, and then I'm working on same here motor type I draw here, then it will give you the unique value. And again I am saying like this, motor origin, then I will also accept this. And now you see in this way, just change the way of the look. I am saying as show in a tabular way, and I am also saying repeat all label item and this. So that's a very similar like second query that I have removed here. Like if I using two columns, the same here, bike imported, bike Indian, car imported, car Indian. Okay, the same way it's working. And again you say like motor Indian. Yeah, if you say about year, do not go there. Yeah, the same way. Finally this. So pivot exactly work like a group by. Whatever you want to like a count sum, it's a different approach. We will discuss about we will discuss deeply when we see the next session like a group by in details. Then we will see. My main approach was that to show you another way how do we copy the tables and so on. So I hope you will understand. If you have any query, you can comment, or you then I will explain in the next session. Or if you have any issue, then simply follow this query. So I'm going to provide this query in a description box and you can use that. So thank you for your time. Thank you.